guys, this is gonna be my first long-form video I try to make on this channel that's been catching dust ever since I made it. Either way, I really need to talk about this little nonsense series that I discovered a while back while trying to find some random short anime to watch. As to not say complete nonsense about this and to regain some of my grip on reality, I decided to watch this series once more. Honestly, this is a weird one, so I'll attempt to make a breakdown of what the hell this anime even is. Pugyuru is about many things, but few that actually make sense. It starts with this high school girl getting home from school and checking out the living room phone. Her parents tell her they're going overseas. This is very important because they need to send her this creature called Checo. Checo is a maid from the maid country. Human properties do not quite apply to it. Her many abilities include spreading tentacles, being immune to most physical damage, being in a book about animals. It is quite an informative show that may have caused me some form of irreversible brain damage. Her character is pretty much Neckwork, but if Neckwork was a maid and not a neck. Honestly, maybe there is a maid Neckwork, however I'm definitely not well versed when it comes to Fate. I mean Tsukihime. After all, I've only watched a few of that type moon thing. Honestly though, the stuff they make is pretty good, so I might give Tsukihime a shot, though I have definitely heard it's not as good as in its anime form. It's kinda like Umineko. I mean, it has to be quite difficult, or nearly impossible to adapt an entire visual novel into a comprehensive anime format. Especially if it's that short, kind of what happened when they tried to make an anime for the Danganronpa series, which honestly ended up being quite bad in the end, even though I have my own sets of reservations when it comes to that specific franchise. Either way, Pugyuru is basically this maid that it does things, it uses batteries to function. There's also this ice woman, which is a reference to the famous Yuki-onna, a mythological being in Japanese folklore, a being of legend with uncertain origins and often mentioned in the work of poets around the Japanese Echigo province. There are several accounts of this yokai, but some of them differ in the way they describe her. Her origins are said to be of a woman or mother that froze to death in the mountains. The first written account of the monster date back to the Muromachi period, spanning through 1333 to 1573. She is described as an unusually tall, around 3 meters, and beautiful woman said to be the spirit of the snow. In other tales, she is also said to be a vampire, a moon princess, etc. One of the more famous versions of the tale is that of an icicle woman, which I leave in the description if you want to check it out. In this show, she's a glorified ice cream. Oh, also, the main girl's name is also something that I should mention. So, it is a gag, because her name, Manko, means pussy in Japanese, which is honestly just great. Pugyuru's rival is a squid girl, and it's almost dumber than she is, but don't take it too seriously. This is a comedy series. Pugyuru the maid also eats her rival. I don't even. This is really a masterpiece of animation. It truly gets you thinking. The absurdist humor is also kinda right up my alley. It is quite funny and silly and dumb and epic, and poggers even, perhaps. Oh yeah, the last character is like a delinquent girl or something, I don't know. I know I might be underselling it a little, but this show is actually a pretty quick watch, and overall it got quite a laugh out of me. Apparently it was intended as a kids show, and it even had a cute little website section on kidsstation.com, which is one of the sites that put on like that maybe well-known series called Kirarin Revolution. The layout of the website is honestly quite a cool throwback to the early 2000s era of anime. And it is also notable how the Kirarin Revolution show around the time was, and it made me want to check it out despite probably not getting into it, which in hindsight was a lie. But hey, who knows, I've seen a lot of stuff around Kirarin Revolution. There was even a small browser-based MMO I played where they were closed. They had to promote the anime along with Soul Eater and Hare Plus Guru. They honestly should have made more Pugyuru-related things on it just because it would have been fun. It being so obscure is honestly criminal, and it should have gotten more recognition for sure.